some statistics. You might have been hitting that on the head quick. So in that same survey, they had statistics regarding cohabitation leading to marriage. Speaking of this, drag it on. So if you live with somebody, the probability of you getting married within the first year, 1 in 47 couples. If you live together, the probability of you guys getting married within 3 years, longer, gets shorter, 1 in 23 couples. Now, drag that out some more. You've lived together, the probability of you getting married within 5 years, 1 in 17. So, explain that to me, gentlemen. How many of you feel that you need to live with the girl before you marry her?
Absolutely.
For those of you who say
absolutely.
You want to live with her before you get married. Okay.
I do want to live with her.
All right. So here's the question: what's the benefit or not the benefit? And according to these statistics, the longer you live together, the less likely you're going to get married.
Right.
So talk to me about that.
It's basically, well, if you really get to know a person, you might find out some things you really don't like that you can't deal with for 50 years. Yep.
Okay, but you don't find out till year 3.
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of women, y'all are, y'all say y'all are great at everything, right? Y'all are great at hiding things. And you really gotta live with a person to find out those things. You got to.
You gotta see her without her weave?
Yeah, see her without her weave. See how she act when she's mad. And that's big for me. How a woman acts when she's mad.
That's a big thing for me too. Yeah. Not women.
Well, I mean, whatever you like.
All right. Charlie?
I think in the beginning, everybody's on their best behavior. So she may be holding back some stuff. He may be holding back some stuff. So people lie a lot in the beginning because you can understand a little bit because nobody trusts each other. So it's a lot of tests going on.
Okay.
So, but like you say, after you get to know somebody, the truth start coming out slowly, and you start saying, I don't like this, and she starts saying, I don't like that. So I think what's the difference though, and I always go back in the days because it's just the patience. A lot of stuff changed with men over the years. A lot of stuff changed with women. So I think our patience level just of dealing with stuff nowadays is short. And before, like our grandparents and father, they had patience. Not they probably went through way more problems, but they stuck in there. Right. So I think, when you see an old couple together, it's not that they haven't went through nothing, it's just they learned to deal with it and, turn, and talk about it later. And the patience and understanding is what's real terrible.
You like you want to say something?
Yeah, I do. I wanted to ask the question because I'm not sure I quite 100% understand if this is lining up, because you're saying, and I totally get in the beginning when we're dating, we're in presentation mode, right? Because I'm basically putting my best like I'm got that. Yeah. But if 5-6 years have passed and now I'm starting to see the weave ain't tight and all this other stuff ain't right, then why am I staying here? This is about why am I not getting married, but why am I staying in the household if I'm not feeling what I'm doing? I mean, I'm saying I'm out.
It could be sex. It could be anything.
Because the numbers are saying
it could
that
be
they're staying together. They're just not getting married.
Right.
Which what he's saying, really, men are at fault for that. For not
really? Okay, say it again.
You feel that
men
you don't like to say that.
Yeah, I said
I would say some men are at fault for that. If it's a woman you really don't like, you don't like dealing with her, don't drag her out.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Don't drag her out. And some people get, and some women allow that, to get dragged for 5 or 6 years. And you know he's not going to commit. Some men are wrong for that. So it's
you kind of know.
Oh, but they not wrong for that though, man.
If he's staying.
Oh, they're wrong for that.
No, they're not wrong for that.
For the record, let me please just say to you guys that I don't agree that they should sleep together or live together prior to this marriage situation. So I'm just going to throw that on record. However, I understand that that's a part of our society, and I do believe that if a man is in a relationship in a household cohabitating with this woman and he's not going to marry her, get out.
Yeah,
that makes sense. I agree with that.
I
would definitely.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
you're right.
I'm gonna have to agree with Sean on that because I absolutely don't agree that you should chat with nobody
for a long period of time.
No, I don't think that you should
come over, spend the night.
I don't think that you should live together before marriage. I don't think that you should do any of those things because for me, I only have 2 examples in my life, and both of them ended tragically. you know, for lack of a better word. And I blame those failure relationships or those relationship failures on the fact that I moved in with them, because there was no reason for me to stick around. When it got rough, I was like, I can do what I want to do. Ain't nothing tying me there. There's no commitment made.